I just assumed that 9mm is like easy.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna go shoot someone in their basement.
Welcome friends. Today is actually, unironically, one of my most exciting days of my life because we're gonna be shooting guns today. You see, David doesn't really care about guns, but I've loved guns since I've been like 10. So yeah, today we're gonna go shoot guns. And we're gonna be like this epic guy here.
No, hopefully we don't die.
Top of the morning to you, ladies!
So we decided to come in from the future to comment on what we did that day. David hasn't seen the video yet, so.
Very inconspicuous location for a shooting range.
Oh no. Just a huge smoking area right outside. What is this pose though? What is he doing? You've heard of piggy banks. Have you heard of the linen bank? Except he has a squid over his head for some reason. And this is where you put the money in? What the heck is this?
Right guys, we're starting off with the Glock 17, the classic handgun that every American and European and Russian, everyone just uses it. This is a gun that just shoots, it does the job, and that's why it's basically the most popular handgun. Austrian gun, like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh no.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Which on the second shot, the shell just came out of the gun and hit me in my forehead. And I'm already kind of really uncomfortable. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna shoot, and I get hit in the face. I'm like, what the fuck? No, I'm dead.
You know, I've watched so much gun content and I just assumed that 9mm is like
Easy, you know?
it's just like
water
video.
gun. Whoa! This is you showing me things you've done with AI.
Basically. Honestly, mine is the best.
So this is a Russian gun that was made in the 1930s. It's the Tulsky Tokarev. I think it's a knockoff from the M1911 that you're gonna see later, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay.
Huh? This has recoil.
Bruh. I think I'm fine.
The tete was honestly scaring me. It would only fire like every second or third round. On the last shot that I took, you can see in the camera that the shot was actually delayed. You can hear the hammer click, and only then the round goes off. It was a lot stronger than the Glock, that's for sure. Because it basically shoots like an AK round, but from a pistol. But it wasn't as reliable as the Russians would have you believe. Another iconic Russian Soviet pistol. This was made in the 1950s. It replaced the TT. Basically the Makarov is like the Russian Glock. Police officers would carry it, soldiers would carry it. There was a period in my childhood when I was watching a bunch of Russian detective movies and all of the cops would be using this gun. So there was a period where this was my favorite pistol when I was a kid. I was like, damn, this is the coolest gun ever.
Mazaks, this
wasn't actually as easy to control as I thought it would be. I think it's because it is the smallest of all the guns that we shot. There's also an interesting thing on the Makarov where the slide comes back. From what I've seen, a lot of people who shoot Makarovs, they just have like a bruise here from the slide, like ripping their hand. This is the most beautiful gun ever made. My favorite gun. Look at it. Just look at it. It's nice.
Nice.
Version of it.
It's such a nice gun. It's just such a nice gun, man.
We're talking about the gun, and then we're just eating cookies.
It's gonna make it better. Guys, if you don't know about the 1911, one of the most iconic handguns of all time. It was made in which year?
2001.
What?
It was basically the main gun that transitioned from revolvers to semi-automatic pistols. It has a lot of stopping power because it doesn't shoot a 9mm, it shoots a 45 ACP, which is a bigger round. This is a 45 ACP here, and this is a 9mm. As you can see, there is actually quite a bit of a difference. There's been debates for people arguing whether 45 is better than 9mm or 9mm is better than 45. It's the age-old American handgun owner question. Like, would you want a hole in you this size or
I wouldn't
that
want
size?
a hole in me any size.
But if you had to choose.
Well, you saw that shot right there? Most of these shots are me. That smoking gun right there?
Yeah.
Ooh, get out of here. I wanted you to blow it, but we didn't do that.
What can I say about the revolver? It was a revolver.
It
Yeah, the
revolved.
cylinder that was revolving. That's basically it. I shot it in single action, and then one of the rounds I shot in double action.
What does that mean?
In old westerns, you'd have these cowboys being like this. They'd be like this sort of thing, right? It's because they would have single action revolvers, which is like you have the hammer, you cock it, and then you release it with the trigger. So every shot you'd have to cock
Makes
it.
sense.
But double action is that you start pulling the trigger and it starts cocking the hammer back. And then once you pull it back, it releases it. It is more accurate to shoot in single because you're already cocked, you're already on target. If you're in double action, you have to pull a lot more. And when you're pulling, you go off target. It's probably the best shooting that the range has ever seen.
I think it's for sure the best shooting you've ever seen.
I made a joke about Russian roulette, and the shooting instructor explained to us that this revolver you actually can't play Russian roulette with because you can't spin the cylinder. It actually doesn't, it just spins when you shoot. Yeah, basically Russian roulette originated, according to our shooting instructor, from this 1870s Smith & Wesson revolver. Basically with this gun, the cylinder was so easy to spin, and if you would put one bullet into the cylinder and spin it, it would always rotate so that the bullet is on the bottom. So he told us that if you had this revolver, you could very safely pull tricks on people by loading one bullet in, spinning it, and then just like... But I guess, you know, people were built different back in the day. People would be playing Russian roulette with like 5 rounds out of 6 loaded. It'd be like,
Let's see what happens.
An interesting fact, this was a Russian model. This was Smith & Wesson, which is a American company, made I think around 70,000 guns. They sold them to the Russian Empire. Very interesting.
Это моя американская!
They had a Desert Eagle that wasn't working, sadly.
Shitix Max? Or magazine?
Also, I can confirm that the reload sounded just like in Counter-Strike Go. He told us that it has blown 2 holes in it. One in the gas chamber.
they're pumped up kids.
How'd you feel shooting the gun that is dominating the American media?
AR-15, one of the most powerful military-style gun.
To get in a shoot and it touched my shoulder. Like, what's so special about it? It's like, how'd you feel turning on the light? I pressed the button and the light turned on. What do you?
I don't think we're gonna be a good gun review channel. Well, this one, come on.
This one was my favorite.
I mean, it's obviously.
This one's very fun.
This one's very American, you know, home defense scenario.
Exactly what went through my head.
It's like the most classic thing that you think of Americans, like, get off my property!
If I could have put on like slippers, pajama pants, and like a wife beater.
I started aiming down the sights and I was like, where are the sights? Winchester 1300. Don't know much about shotguns. 12 gauge. That's all I know.
All right, that's where I come in.
A lot of damage.
I'm the shotgun expert. Its name is Winchester. Why Winchester 1300? Now that's a good question. But if you do your research, you'll know that the Winchester 1300 was named after Michael Winchester. And he developed this gun in 1300. He was a Chinese.
I'm really like tied up.
No, the thing is, you look like you're sniffing like that.
If you know nothing about guns, I'm pretty sure you know about this gun. Like everyone's heard about the AK-47, the Автомат Kalashnikova. But honestly, actually this was a fake AK because it's chambered in 5.56, which is the American, which is the NATO round. So yeah, it wasn't the real AK experience because the Kalashnikov shoots a 7.62 bullet.
Oh. Huge difference.
Honestly, I think from all the guns that I liked the most, I liked these last two rifles. I think by that point I already had kind of enough training, and on these last two rifles, I was hitting the targets very consistently.
I think what you liked was the fact that, well, you went shooting like this and it was...
Yeah.
You liked that it was a controlled environment and it wasn't gonna go into your face.
Yeah. This, like my entire childhood when I was like obsessing about guns, I was always obsessing about pistols for some reason. I never really liked rifles. Now that I've shot a rifle,
but
honestly,
I never got that. I've always liked rifles more than pistols.
I don't know why. I've always liked pistols because I like that you can like kind of conceal them. You can like chill. Bam! You can't really conceal an AK.
I liked rifles. I don't know why.
What can I say about the XM15? Same caliber as the AK that I shot before. A bit more American. Can't say there's a lot of difference between the AK and the...
I can't say there's a lot of difference between any gun that was shot.
Which one did I like more? Honestly, I want to shoot a real AK because I can't comment on this fake AK that shoots 5.56. See? I got all on black. What this taught me is guns are pretty powerful.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's crazy.
But like, I when I was watching them in movies and videos, I was like, oh yeah, I mean, they do a loud bang, you know. But when you're there in person, you feel the bang, you feel the vibration, you feel the sound. You're like, oh my God, this can kill me. I can just turn around and it's crazy.
What would he do?
It's crazy.
Imagine he's just...
I'm really happy with the way it turned out because I tried out basically everything that I wanted to try out. Thank you for watching. Stay shooting, stay assaulting,
stay blasting.
Stay blasting. See you in the next one.